Good evening, everyone. Today we are presenting our case study titled The Studio Health Market Evaluating False Claims and Regulatory Gaps in the Age of Internet. This case study number 176 and it has been prepared by me, Ataullah, and my colleagues Asma Wahid, Ubaidullah, and uh, Uviru. This topic is incredibly relevant today because many products claiming to improve our health, like detox teas, fat burners, and unregulated supplements, are being sold online without any proper check and regulations. These products can cause harm to consumers, waste money, and undermine trust in real health solutions. Now, I want to talk about the next slide where we give an overview what we are all are covering. This is an overview slide. In this slide, we can see the structure of our presentations. We have divided into 9 keys. The first one is introduction, where we define the problem and explain why it matters. The background, a deeper look into the studio health market and its scale. Case examples, real world situations where consumers were misled. Stakeholders analysis identifying who's involved and affected. Ethical and legal concern discussing misleading marketing and legal loopholes. Current regulatory landscape showing how poor the oversight is. Solution and recommendations, our proposed action to fix the issues. Conclusion, a summary of the key points, references, and academic sources from the support of our arguments. And the next slide is introduction. Uh, let's talk about the case overview and the introductions. The studio health market includes products like detox teas, herbal fat burners, and even vitamins. These items may seem harmless, but they can be dangerous, especially when consumed in large amounts. According to Arazki and Wimlaswana in 2025, many of these products can cause health problems such as toxicity, drug interactions, particularly when taken without medical supervisions. And the next, this is the purpose of these presentations where we highlight how this market is unregulated, meaning companies can make health claims without scientific proofs. Unlike medicine or food, these products don't have to meet strict safety standards. Now, why it is important? The question is quite important because when people believe these claims, they can often waste money, delay real medical treatment, or even experience side effects. According to the MinSat L 2024 examples, the rise of these false claims is creating harm both physical and financial. Also, it's damaging public trust. People stop believing in real science-based healthcare solutions. Manning and Kowalska in 2021 said this is erosion of the trust can affect how we respond to public health. Well, finally, let's talk about the target audience, where we mainly addressing this to regulators who need to protect consumer more effectively, but also to consumers themselves who must be informed and cautious. And lastly, marketers who need to take ethical responsibility when promoting health products. Now let's move to the next slide, which will explain the background of this issue, why it's growing. Research problem and background slide. We explore the research problem and background. The studio health market is enormous, worth billions of dollars globally, but most of it lacks scientific validations. In other words, many of these products haven't been proven to work. This is supported by Yu and Watson in the 2024. And the second point is about all regulations. While food products go through very strict checks, supplements and wellness items usually won't. This means companies can make health claims and with minimal or no evidences. This was explained by the Colvin. Dini and Batra in 2024. And the third point, it highlights the major concerns. These unregulated products can make misleading claims and causing people to believe they are effective when they are not. As a result, they risk their health and lose their trust in the real medical treatments, like in Amar Azodi et al. 2024. Talk about this erosion of trust. Finally, the lack of erosion puts consumer at risk, real risk. They are exposed to untested, unsafe, and even potentially harmful substances without any proper protections from the authorities. In the next part of this presentation, we would typically move on a specific case example that how these risks have become real for many of people. Finally, to sum up what we have covered in this uh, paragraph, the studio health market is full of products that look healthy, but it also actually cause harm. There's a little regulation which lets companies make false claims. Consumers or those who suffer from a health issue to waste money. And most importantly, regulators need to take actions and consumers need more educations. Thank you for your attention. We look forward starting for our next presentation. I'm inviting Asma Wahid to present the next slide, please.
Yeah, so today my topic of presentation is case example and specific products. So the first of all is detox teas. Let's take a quick look at detox teas as an example. These products are often marketed as a way to flush out toxins from the body and usually contain the body ingredients like senna, green tea extract, and Cascada sagrada. However, the scientific evidence supporting these detox claims is quite limited. In the UK, detox teas are regulated as dietary supplement, not as food or medicine, so they do not go through the same safety checks. This is important because they can cause dehydration and electrolyte imbalances and may interact with medication, especially in people with heart or digestive issues. Research also show that they can be harmful for those with kidney problem, high blood pressure or heart conditions. So while they may appear to be a simple health solution, it's essential to understand the risk and approach them with cautions. Next slide please. Next slide, please. Yeah, so the now let's look at our fat burners, another popular category of supplements. These products are often advertised with blood claims like boost metabolism, burn fat fast, and achieve rapid weight loss. However, there is very little credible scientific evidence to support these claims. In reality, fat burners can cause a range of side effects, including elevated heart rate, insomnia, and digestive issues. What's more concerning is that they often mislead consumer into thinking they are a quick and easy fix for weight loss when in fact sustainable weight management requires a balanced diet and a regular exercises. According to Kalk and Welt 2021, the effectiveness and safety of these supplements are rarely backed by solid research, so it's important to be spectacular of flashing marketing and make informed decision when it comes to healthy products. Next slide, please. So yeah, the next but not the least, let's now take a look at another widely marketing product category, herbal immunity boosters. These products are often promoted with appealing claims such as boost your immune system naturally or strengthen your body defense. In recent years, especially during and after the pandemic, we have seen a surge in consumer interest around products that support immune health. And while the idea of enhancing immunity through natural herbs sound reassuring, there is an important need to examine these claims more critically. Most of these herbal boosters promise to improve immune function, but in reality, their claims are often unverified or unsupported by strong scientific evidence. Many supplements in this category are sold without undergoing rigorous testing, which means consumers often do not know exactly what they are getting or how effective it truly is. In fact, some of the claim benefit might be based more on traditional or an users than on proven control studies. As Gasmi and colleagues pointed out in 2023, this can create a false sense of security for consumer. People may believe they are protecting themselves simply by taking these supplements, and as a result, they may neglect proper medical care or proven health strategies such as vaccination, health diet, or regular exercise. This misplaced trust can lead to poor health decisions, especially for vulnerable population who are already at risk. Another major concern is the lack of regulatory oversight. Herbal supplements are often classified as food or dietary products rather than medicines. Because of this, they are not required to meet the same standards for safety, quality, efficiency as pharmaceutical drugs. This gap in regulation can lead to misleading marketing practices, inaccurate labeling, or even contamination in some cases, all of which increase the risk to consumer. So that's all from my side.
Next slide is stakeholder analysis. Now I want to talk about the key stakeholder in pseudo health markets. Understanding the people and organization involved help us see where the conflict risk and responsibilities lie. To identify the stakeholder, we use a methodological approach that include academic and market research, industry report, expert opinions, and mapping out of the health product market. Let's begin out with the regulations. In the UK, some key bodies include the Food Standard Agency, which monitors food safety, the Medicines of and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, which ensure products and making medical claim are safe and evidence based. But here the problem, many pseudo health products fall between the cracks. They are not classified as food or medicine and escape strict oversight. Next are the consumer, and this group is very diverse. The general public who might buy general wellness product. Each group has different risks, but all other protection from false claims and unsafe products. Now I want to talk about the next slide. Next slide is a stakeholder analysis. Continuing with stakeholder, let's now look at healthcare profession. These include general practices who are often the first to notice adverse effects from supplements. Dietitian who understand the body nutritional needs, and allied health professional like physiotherapists who may be exposed to these claim patients. Next are the manufacturers and the seller of these produce products. The group has a financial interest is marketing these products aggressive, often through social media, influencer endorsement, or misleadings. Now, let's talk about the regulator challenge. For consumers, the challenge is a lack of protection. There are no guarantee the product does what it claims. For marketers and manufacturers, the challenge is avoiding regulation. Many argue for favor restriction to maintain profit, and for regulation, the challenge is catching up with the fast-moving trends and for enforcing law in digital globe marketplace. Slide next slide. Ethical and legal concern. Now let's move into the ethical and legal concerns and issues argued by the most critical apporter. Let's talk about the false claim. Many pseudo health products make misleading statements like burn fat instantly or boost your immune system. People are being led to believe in unproven benefits, and when the product does not work or worse, cause side effects by they lose trust. Now let's move to the consumer right. There is a major lack of informed consent. Most people do not have one to ingredient or then products how they might affect their body. There are also little transparency about risk. This leads to the third concern: explosion. The shadow health market often target vulnerable consumers, those who are ill, desperate, or simply uninformed. Many of them lack access to reliable health information and they fell into the flashy marketing. So the summarize false claim and harm people or misleaded them. This is a way urgent reform to invade ethically, legally, and socially. Next slide are performed with the Chiru.
Hi, I am Chirant Viru. Now I am going to explain the current regulatory landscape. The regulation of pseudo health products is consistent. In the UK, the Food Safety Act and the Nutrition and Health Claims Regulation apply to food products, but the oversighting of supplements and wellness product remains weak. The MHRA oversees the medicinal products, but pseudo health products like fat burners and detox teas are generally not classified as medicines and therefore fall outside of their jurisdiction. So, furthermore, the rise of the e commerce platforms like Amazon and social media marketing has further complicated the regulatory landscape. These products are often sold across borders with few regulations to govern the sale, making it difficult to track and hold the manufacturers accountable. So, next slide, please. So, solutions and recommendations. Now, I'm going to explain it. So, how do we address these gaps? Educate the customers. So, first and foremost, we need consumers education and on identifying misleading health claims. Clearing and transparent products labeling is crucial. Consumers should be able to recognize the unsupported claims and understand the risks associated with these products. Stricter regulations for advertising. We need stricter regulations for health claims in advertising. All claims must be backed by credible scientific evidence, and the advertising of wellness products must be transparent and accurate. Global regulations. In an age of cross border e commerce, we need to advocate the global regulations to ensure health products and meet consistent standards regardless of where they sold. International corporation will be key in the tackling this issue. Create a digital first regulatory framework. So, the rapid growth of the online sales and the social media marketing requires a digital first regulatory framework. This would help keep pace with the evolving landscape of digital marketing and ensure the compliances with the ethical standards. So, next slide, please. Now I'm going to explain the conclusion. In conclusion, pseudo health market presents the significant risks not only in the terms of health harm but also in the erosion of the trust in legitimate health products. Immediate action is required to educate the consumers, enforce stronger regulations, and close the gaps in the current regulatory landscape. We need a robust global regulatory framework to ensure the pseudo health products meet safety standards by aligning the products claims and the digital marketing with the scientific evidence. We can better protect the consumers and ensure faith in wellness industries. Thank you for giving me your attention.
Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so much.
brothers, for your participations. Thank you. Have a good time with your peoples.
Thank you. All the best for
All
everyone.
the best, brother. Thank you. अभी